All right, so ready to trade in those shoes for a pair of wings and become a flight attendant.
Sounds exciting.
We've got a deep dive plan for you today. Using your RoleCatcher resources, the Career Guide and their interview guide
Oh, nice.
to help you nail that interview. Because it's not just about, the safety drill and serving drinks with a smile.
Right.
We're going to uncover what those interviewers really want to hear.
Yeah, it's true. There's a lot more to the job than people realize.
Yeah.
We're going to explore what's truly important using real interview questions.
I like that.
So you can prepare to impress.
And speaking of preparing to impress,
Huh?
RoleCatcher's AI
Yes.
is like having a secret weapon in your pocket.
It really is.
It analyzes job descriptions and it tailors your resume and answers.
Amazing.
But more on that later. First, let's get into what this job is all about.
Okay.
The RoleCatcher Guide breaks down what flight attendants actually do.
It's a blend of ensuring passenger safety and comfort.
Yeah.
You're handling everything from ticketing and boarding to in-flight service.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, even turbulence.
And all of this is happening in a fast-paced,
Very much so.
often unpredictable environment.
Uh-huh.
Long hours, irregular schedules.
Yeah.
It's not always glamorous.
All right.
But then there's the travel. Meeting people from all walks of life.
That's true.
What stands out to you from the Career Guide?
Well, the guide highlights the blend of soft skills and hard knowledge that are really needed.
Okay.
Obviously, customer service and communication are key,
Yes.
but there's also a deep understanding of safety procedures, geography, even psychology.
That's so interesting.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so you've got the skills. You understand the role.
Uh-huh.
Now let's tackle those interview questions.
All right.
RoleCatcher's Guide has a top 10 list,
Okay.
starting with, tell me about your previous experience as a flight attendant.
Oh, a classic.
Yeah, what if someone is brand new to this?
Yeah, well, this is where you highlight transferable skills.
Okay.
Did you work in retail?
Mm.
That's customer service and handling difficult personalities,
Right.
waiting tables. Okay.
Time management, multitasking, anticipating needs.
Oh, that's a good point.
And RoleCatcher's AI can even pull these connections from your work history
Wow.
to tailor your resume.
So instead of saying, I stocked shelves,
Right.
it becomes, I ensured product availability and assisted customers in a fast-paced retail environment.
That's exactly it.
It reframes your experience to match what the airline is looking for.
Yes. Very smart.
Now, another common question.
Mm-hmm.
How do you handle a difficult passenger?
Oh, yeah.
Remember, the interviewer is looking for conflict resolution
Uh-huh.
and professionalism under pressure,
Exactly.
right? It's not about winning an argument at 30,000 feet.
Not at all.
What kind of answer are they looking for?
Show that you can stay calm, de-escalate the situation,
Sure.
and find a solution that meets the passenger's needs
Right.
while maintaining safety and order.
Yeah.
The RoleCatcher Guide even gives examples of how to phrase this,
And I bet their AI can help personalize those examples.
based on the specific airline's values.
Precisely.
Hmm.
It can help you tailor your response to highlight the specific keywords and phrases that the airline values,
That's great.
increasing your chances of making a strong impression.
Okay, let's dive into another question.
Okay.
How do you ensure safety on board?
Important one.
This one seems pretty straightforward, but I imagine there's a lot more to it than just saying, I'll follow the rules.
You're absolutely right. It's about demonstrating a thorough understanding of those safety procedures.
Okay.
The guide emphasizes details, pre-flight checks, emergency procedures.
Mm-hmm.
Knowing the location of equipment specificity is key.
So instead of just saying, I'll make sure everyone wears their seatbelt,
Right.
you might talk about demonstrating the safety procedures, checking for compliance, and addressing any passenger concerns or questions.
Exactly. It shows you're not just passively following rules,
Yeah.
but actively ensuring safety.
Okay. This next question is super important in today's interconnected world. How do you handle cultural differences?
This is where you showcase your adaptability and cultural sensitivity.
Yeah, okay.
Airlines want to know you can create a welcoming environment for everyone,
Right.
regardless of background.
So what kind of answer would really impress an interviewer here?
Think about communication styles,
Okay.
dietary needs,
Uh-huh.
religious customs. Highlight your ability to learn, adapt, and respect those differences.
I like that.
The guide also emphasizes the importance of active listening and clear communication to avoid misunderstandings.
And if you speak another language,
Oh, yeah.
definitely mention it. It's a huge asset in this global industry.
Absolutely.
Now, a question no one wants to think about,
Okay.
but it's crucial.
All right.
How do you handle a medical emergency on board?
Right.
This is all about staying calm under pressure.
It is. You need to show that you can assess the situation,
Okay.
provide basic first aid if necessary, and communicate effectively with the flight crew and potentially medical professionals on the ground.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
RoleCatcher probably has some tips on how to approach this answer.
they do. The guide emphasizes the importance of staying calm, following protocol,
Okay.
and clearly communicating the passenger's condition and any actions taken. It also suggests mentioning any relevant training you have,
Right?
such as CPR or first aid.
Okay. Shifting gears a bit.
All right.
How do you handle conflicts with fellow crew members? It's a team effort up there. So how do you show you're a team player?
It's about demonstrating your communication and conflict resolution skills.
Okay.
The guide emphasizes the importance of addressing conflicts directly, listening to all perspectives,
Right.
and finding solutions that benefit the entire team.
So no trash-talking previous colleagues, right?
Definitely not. Focus on your ability to work collaboratively and maintain a professional demeanor,
Okay.
even in challenging situations.
And let's be real, flight delays and cancellations happen.
Yeah, that's part of the job.
The question, how do you handle a flight delay or cancellation,
Right.
is all about customer service
Yes.
in a stressful situation.
Absolutely. Empathy is key here.
Right.
Passengers are frustrated, so acknowledge their feelings,
Okay.
provide clear communication and updates, and offer solutions where possible.
Okay.
RoleCatcher's guide even suggests highlighting your ability to remain positive and proactive, which can help ease tensions.
It's about turning a negative experience into something manageable.
Exactly.
Okay, one more question before we move on.
Right.
How do you handle a passenger complaint?
This is another opportunity to showcase your problem-solving and customer service skills.
Okay.
Listen attentively, acknowledge their concerns, and try to find a resolution.
Again, empathy goes a long way.
It really does.
And I bet RoleCatcher's AI can help tailor those answers
Yes.
to the specific airline's complaint handling procedures, right?
You're right. It can analyze the company's customer service guidelines
Okay.
and suggest ways to incorporate those specific procedures into your responses.
Okay, we've covered a lot of ground here,
We have.
but there's so much more to unpack,
Yeah.
especially how RoleCatcher's AI can help you craft those perfect interview responses. Let's take a break,
Sounds good.
and when we come back, we'll dive even deeper into those AI-powered tools and how they can make you a standout candidate.
I like it.
Okay, so we've tackled some tough interview questions,
Uh-huh.
but now let's talk about how RoleCatcher's AI can really be your secret weapon,
Oh, okay.
because it's not just about having the right answers.
Right?
It's about presenting them in a way that truly resonates with the airline,
Exactly.
and that's where the AI comes in.
Yeah.
Remember how we talked about those transferable skills?
Yes.
RoleCatcher's AI can actually analyze your work history and identify those connections for you, highlighting the experiences that best align with the flight attendant role.
Wow, that's impressive.
So it's like having a personal career counselor
Right.
digging through your past to find those hidden gems
Yeah,
that make you a perfect fit.
exactly. And it goes beyond your resume.
Okay.
Let's say you're practicing your answer to how do you handle a difficult passenger?
Okay.
The AI can analyze the specific airline's values and customer service guidelines, suggesting ways to tailor your response.
So for an airline known for luxury service, you might emphasize empathy and personalized attention,
Right.
while for a budget carrier, you might focus on efficiency and conflict resolution.
That's the beauty of it. It helps you create targeted responses
Yeah.
that align with the airline's brand and values,
Hip smart.
giving you a real edge over other candidates.
And it's not just about content. The AI also provides feedback on your delivery.
Oh, wow.
I know I get nervous in interviews,
Yeah, me too.
and sometimes my words come out all jumbled.
We've all been there.
RoleCatcher's AI analyzes your video responses, paying attention to your tone of voice, your pacing, and even body language.
Interesting.
It's like having a virtual interview coach,
Right.
giving you personalized feedback.
That's really helpful.
So if I'm talking too fast or fidgeting, the AI will flag it and suggest ways to improve.
Precisely. It helps you identify those nervous habits and refine your delivery, ensuring you come across as confident and professional.
Speaking of professionalism,
Okay.
there's another question from the top 10 list that we need to address. How do you prioritize your duties during a flight?
Right.
Because it seems like there's a lot going on at once up there.
Absolutely. you're managing safety procedures, passenger requests, in-flight service, and potential emergencies, all while maintaining a calm and positive demeanor.
So how do you demonstrate your ability to handle all of that in an interview setting?
It's about showcasing your organizational skills and ability to think on your feet.
Okay.
RoleCatcher's Guide suggests structuring your answer using the STAR method.
STAR method.
Yes, situation, task, action, result.
Oh, okay. Walk me through that.
Sure. So let's say a passenger has a medical emergency during meal service.
Okay.
You describe the situation, so medical emergency.
Right.
Your task, ensuring passenger safety while maintaining order. The action you took, assessing the situation, providing first aid, contacting the flight crew.
Oh.
And the result, passenger stabilized situation managed effectively.
That's a great way to showcase your ability to handle pressure.
Yeah.
And prioritize tasks effectively.
Exactly.
And I imagine RoleCatcher's AI can help you refine your STAR stories to highlight the specific skills that the airline is looking for.
Exactly. It can help you select the most relevant experiences and tailor your language to match the job description.
Now, there's one question that often throws people off.
Okay.
How do you handle a situation where a passenger violates safety regulations?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Yeah, it's about balancing firmness with diplomacy.
You're right. It's a delicate situation that requires both assertiveness and empathy.
RoleCatcher's Guide emphasizes the importance of addressing the violation directly, but doing so in a calm and respectful manner.
So no yelling or power trips?
Definitely not. It's about explaining the regulation clearly, emphasizing the importance of compliance for everyone's safety, and outlining the potential consequences of non-compliance.
And if the passenger refuses to cooperate?
Then you escalate the situation to the flight crew, following the airline's procedures. But it's important to demonstrate in your answer that you can handle that initial interaction with firmness and professionalism.
Yeah. I'm starting to see a pattern here.
What's that?
A lot of these questions are designed to assess your ability to remain calm and professional under pressure.
You're absolutely right. Being a flight attendant is a demanding job.
Yeah.
And airlines want to know they can trust you to handle unexpected situations with grace and composure.
And that's something that RoleCatcher's AI can help you practice and perfect.
By analyzing your responses and providing personalized feedback, it helps you develop the confidence and polish need to shine in that interview.
It's like having a secret advantage.
Yeah.
Allowing you to tailor your answers, refine your delivery, and showcase your best self to the airline.
Okay, we've covered some important interview questions.
We have.
And how RoleCatcher's AI can help you craft those winning responses.
Yes.
But there's more to becoming a flight attendant than just acing the interview.
Right.
Let's move on to the career insights that RoleCatcher provides.
That's a great transition. The RoleCatcher Career Guide provides a wealth of information about the flight attendant profession, from understanding the different career stages to exploring related career paths.
Let's start with career stages.
All right.
What can someone expect as they progress in their flight attendant career?
The guide outlines the typical responsibilities and skills needed at different levels, entry-level, junior, and senior.
So an entry-level flight attendant might focus primarily on passenger service, while a senior flight attendant might lead a team and handle more complex situations.
Exactly. As you gain experience, you take on more responsibilities from pre-flight checks and safety demonstrations to managing onboard emergencies and providing leadership to the crew.
And are there opportunities for advancement beyond being a senior flight attendant?
Absolutely. The guide highlights roles like cabin crew manager, where you oversee the entire flight attendant team.
Wow.
Ensuring smooth operations and exceptional customer service.
And for someone who might be considering a career change down the line, what are some related career paths that utilize similar skills?
The guide actually suggests several options, like stewardess on a cruise ship, aircraft pilot, or even roles in hospitality management.
That's interesting.
The skills you develop as a flight attendant are transferable to a wide range of industries.
That's reassuring to know. It's like having a backup plan. In case you decide to explore different avenues later on.
Exactly. And speaking of exploring different avenues, The RoleCatcher Career Guide also provides a wealth of resources to help you connect with the industry.
Such as?
They provide links to professional organizations, like the Association of Flight Attendants, CWA, and the International Transport Workers Federation. These organizations offer support networking opportunities and valuable resources for flight attendants.
So it's like having a community of experienced professionals to guide and support you throughout your career.
Precisely. They also provide links to resources, like the Occupational Outlook Handbook, which provides detailed information about the flight attendant profession, including job outlook, salary expectations, and working conditions.
And, of course, the International Air Transport Association. Which sets industry standards and provides training and certification programs.
It's amazing how much information is packed into this career guide. It's like a one-stop shop for everything you need to know about becoming and succeeding as a flight attendant.
And the best part is...
What's that?
That all of this information is available for free on RoleCatcher's website.
That's right. All you need to do is create a free account, and you'll have access to these valuable resources.
So if you're serious about becoming a flight attendant, RoleCatcher is an invaluable tool for preparing for your interview and navigating your career.
It's like having a personal mentor and a wealth of resources right at your fingertips.
And with the power of AI, you can tailor your approach to specific airlines. Refine your responses and increase your chances of landing that dream job.
Absolutely.
This deep dive has been incredibly insightful.
It has.
But there's one final aspect of the flight attendant journey that we need to address.
The hiring process itself?
That's right. From submitting your application to navigating the training program, there are specific steps and challenges that you need to be prepared for. Let's take a break.
Sounds good.
And when we come back, we'll delve into the intricacies of the flight attendant hiring process. Offering tips and insights to help you soar through each stage. All right, so we've covered interview prep and career insights. But now let's get down to the nitty-gritty, the flight attendant hiring process itself. It's a journey with several stages, each with its own challenges.
Think of it like a flight plan. You have your departure point, the application, several checkpoints along the way, assessments, interviews, and finally, your destination, the training program, and ultimately, your dream job.
I like that analogy. RoleCatcher's Career Guide provides some valuable tips on navigating this process. Starts with the application. It seems simple enough, but how do you make yours stand out in a sea of applicants?
It goes back to what we discussed earlier, tailoring your approach. The guide emphasizes researching airlines and understanding their unique culture and values. Are they a budget carrier focused on efficiency? A luxury airline known for personalized service?
So you wouldn't apply to a no-frills airline with a resume highlighting your experience in a 5-star hotel.
Exactly. Align your application with what the airline is looking for. Highlight the experiences and skills that resonate with their brand. And don't just rely on your resume. The guide suggests personalizing your cover letter, showcasing your enthusiasm for the airline and why you'd be a great fit.
And what about networking? Can that play a role in the application process?
Absolutely. The guide encourages connecting with current flight attendants, attending industry events, or even joining online communities to gain insights and make connections.
It's always helpful to hear from those who are already in the role. It can give you a realistic perspective and maybe even some insider tips.
Now let's talk about the interview itself. We've already discussed preparing for those tough questions. But what else should candidates keep in mind?
I imagine first impressions are crucial.
You're absolutely right. Appearance matters. Airlines often have specific grooming standards. So research those beforehand. Dress professionally, paying attention to details like hair, makeup, and accessories.
It's about presenting yourself as someone who is polished professional. And ready to represent the airline.
And don't underestimate the power of nonverbal communication. Maintain good eye contact. Smile genuinely, and project confidence through your posture and body language.
It's all about showing that you're enthusiastic, approachable. And excited about the opportunity.
And remember, an interview is a two-way street.
That's a good point.
Prepare thoughtful questions to ask the interviewer. It shows that you're engaged, curious, and genuinely interested in the airline.
So instead of just asking about salary and benefits, maybe ask about their training program, their commitment to passenger safety, or even specific routes that you're interested in.
Exactly. Now, let's say you've aced the interview.
Okay.
And received that exciting news. You've been accepted into the flight attendant training program.
Congratulations.
It's a huge accomplishment.
Yeah.
But I imagine it's also quite demanding.
Oh, I bet.
It's rigorous, but for good reason.
Okay.
They're preparing you for every possible scenario you might encounter in the air. You'll be learning emergency procedures, first aid, conflict resolution, and even how to serve drinks gracefully in turbulence.
That sounds like an intense but incredibly rewarding experience.
It is. You'll be immersed in the world of aviation, learning from experienced professionals and forming bonds with your fellow trainees.
And what about RoleCatcher? Do they offer any resources for this stage in the journey?
They do. The guide provides tips for navigating the training program, managing stress and homesickness, and staying organized and focused throughout the process.
It's like having a support system.
Yeah.
Even during the most challenging parts of the journey.
So to wrap things up, becoming a flight attendant is more than just a job. It's a commitment to safety service. And creating a positive experience for passengers from all walks of life.
It requires a unique blend of skills. A passion for travel, and the ability to handle pressure with grace and professionalism.
And with the right preparation, the support of resources like RoleCatcher, and a whole lot of heart. It's a dream that you can absolutely achieve.
This has been an incredible deep dive into the world of flight attendants.
I agree.
Remember, you have the power to make your dream a reality.
That's right.
So take those first steps, prepare yourself, and get ready to soar.
Bon voyage.